Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe down below. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like it. And this video, I'm going to be talking about my personal TanaCon experience. And I just want to say before this video starts that I'm in no way trying to explain other people's experiences or what other people went through with TanaCon. But if you had a great time at TanaCon, then good for you. I'm really happy you did. But I personally know that I did not have a good experience, and my friends that I was with did not have a good experience either. I don't blame Tana for this. I blame Good Times, which was the company that hosted TanaCon and basically set it up. So without further ado, let's get on to the video. Okay, so let's see, where do I want to start? Okay, I'm going to start by saying that TanaCon, the registration opened at 10 o'clock, I think. And let me get the email up, because the email honestly made it seem like it was going to be so much more organized than it actually was. So I want to also say that TanaCon was hosted in the ballroom of the Marriott up in Anaheim, and the capacity for that ballroom is about 700. So keep that in mind. But so we get the email like the day before TanaCon registration, and it says also before I go into the video, if you don't know about the tickets, the normal tickets were $1, but sometimes she put up free tickets and you could get them for free, and then you could also pay about $70. It was about $65, but in the end with tax it turned out to be about $70. So you could pay that much and become a featured creator, basically, where it had benefits. I can't really remember exactly what they were. But, so it says, registration will take place in the parking lot behind the Marriott Anaheim Suites. Look for the big white tents, and then find the correct line to wait in based on your last name. First off, there was no separate lines based on last name. It was one giant line in the parking lot. Oh, okay. Friday, 6 a.m. until 8 p.m. Saturday, 7 a.m. until 9 p.m. So yeah, registration opened at 6. If that makes sense. Maybe that's just when you could start lining up. I'm not sure. The people I went to TanaCon with, it was me, I went with my sister, my friend McKenna, her sister Alana, and then our friend Emily. And so we get there. We walked from our hotel to TanaCon. The whole time we were super pumped, like so jazzed. We were so ready for TanaCon. And we get there and it's like, whoa, like this is a long, long line. Basically, it was in the parking lot and it just wrapped around, like, I think you had to turn a corner like 5 times at least. And there was just one line. Like, I know I said, the email said, look for the line based on your last name, and then people were saying that there were supposed to be 2 different lines based on the kind of tickets you got, which honestly would have made the organization 10 times better. But they didn't have that. So, we wait in line, and it's the middle of summer, so it's roasting hot, and it's in Anaheim, so it's probably at least 80 degrees because the humidity, and we were standing on blacktop, which made it hotter. And so we're waiting there in line, and it's just not moving. We're sitting there like, come on, why aren't we moving? Like, you're letting people in, so the line should constantly be moving. Like, I get there's metal detectors, and you have to scan people's badges and whatnot, but we were literally in the same place for 30-45 minutes. We just did not move. And when we finally did move, we moved like 2 feet and then stopped for another 30-45 minutes. And it was just ridiculous because we're out there. We did not know we were going to be outside for the whole day, and so no one was wearing sunscreen, and we all got pretty badly burnt. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the video. It's kind of faded now, but there's like, I have a tan line from where my shirt was. And basically, yeah, we were just standing outside for all day. We're in line, and like, it's literally just not moving. And meanwhile, while we're in line, celebrities, people who have like 6K on Instagram think they're a big deal, are riding around in golf carts like flashing their TanaCon badges, and honestly, that just made me feel even more upset that we were still in line. Like, I just got so mad because we're sitting out here waiting, and you're riding around the parking lot flashing your badges at us, being like, woo, TanaCon, yeah! Like, no, we're not even in yet. We're in the line still. What the heck? The whole time we were there, we were, like, afraid to open our snacks and waters because the rules for TanaCon were you could bring food and drinks inside as long as it was still factory sealed and not opened. And so, we're like, if we get in, we can't bring this in. So, like, we're afraid to open our waters, didn't want to eat any of our snacks. And so we're sitting there, like, we're hungry, we're thirsty, we're just in line in this hot line. And finally, me and my friend Alana are like, okay, we're going to just go see if we can get inside the front door so just we can pee, because we had to pee really bad. So we have our friends hold our place in line. We get out. We walk over to the front of the building. First off, no one even asked why we were going in there. So, hate on VidCon all you want, but their security is secure. Like, you can't get into VidCon without a badge and a wristband. And so, the fact that we were just able to walk into the hotel, no one asked us why we were walking in, it just made the whole thing kind of seem unsafe. But, so we walk in and we go to the bathroom, and we walk out, and we're standing in the hallway, like, near the lobby of the Marriott. It's, like, the hallway that connects the lobby to the ballroom. And we're standing there trying to figure out which door we should go out, if we should go out the front door, or if we should just go out the back door. And so we figure, like, let's just go out the back door. It'll get us to the line quicker. So we start walking to the back door, and some lady who works at the hotel, I think, or, like, one of the security ladies, I don't know. She comes over and she starts yelling at us, and she's like, you need to either get in the ballroom or get out, because this is still a hotel lobby. And I was like, do you not see that we're walking towards the door right now? Like, oh my god. It makes me so mad. Like, we were on our way to the door, and she just starts yelling at us. Like, what do you want us to do? Run towards the door? Because I'm hot. I don't want to run. So yeah, whatever. We go. We leave the hotel. We get back in line, and we're there. Literally, okay, so me and my friend were in the bathroom, maybe like 15 to 30 minutes, because there was a line, and we had to wait. So yeah, it took us a little bit to use the bathroom. And when we got back, our friends had barely moved in line. Like, they're basically still in the same spot we left them in. And so finally, we wrap around a little more in the line, and me and Alana stay in line while my sister, McKenna, and Emily decide to go to the bathroom. So I'll see if I can insert my sister's footage. She has footage of what it was like inside there when it got a little bit more busy, and it's just freaking wild.
I just don't want to talk to a representative. I'm getting my money back. You get in the front door and they push you right back out. Yeah, honestly, like, what the fuck? It's a freaking parade down the hallway, is what it is.
Keep moving, guys.
I need to move to good times. Like,
So they go to the bathroom, and they're gone for a long time. And finally they come back, and they were like, yeah, it was chaos, like pure chaos in there. There was no space to walk. And, like, so you're basically in there, like, squished like that, even in the hallways. And meanwhile, security's pushing you, being like, get out of the way, like, get out. But, you can't go if you have nowhere to go. So you're just being pushed into more people. And it just, I'm really glad I wasn't in there, because I probably would have freaked out and cried or something. And these poor little girls are in there, and, like, they finally get out, and they were, like, these little, maybe, like, 10-year-olds having panic attacks because it was so crowded in there. And there was, like, so many people, and people were just shoving. So we wait in line a little bit longer, and luckily the people in line behind us were nice, and the people in line in front of us were nice, so we kind of had friends there. And more people keep riding around in golf carts, celebrities riding around in golf carts, still flashing their badges, still making us feel bad that we're not even in yet. And like by now, basically everyone in line is super upset, super angry that we've been here all day. And it was probably, around this time, it was probably 2 o'clock. So we had been there. I don't think I ever mentioned that my friends and I got there around 10:30, 11-ish, is when we got to the line. But now it was like 2 o'clock, maybe 2:15, and we were still like barely over halfway through the line. So what's that? That's 4.5 hours, and we hadn't even gotten in yet, which is ridiculous. And come to find out that the whole time we're there, security's up front selling more tickets. So like people are going up at the front of the line, and they finally get to the front of the line, and security's just selling them more tickets. Like there was a good couple thousand people in that line, and the ballroom capacity was about 700, and they're just selling more tickets. Like, shouldn't it be first come, first serve? Like, I get they were in line first, but let the people who paid the most money get in first, because my friends and I each paid like $70 for those tickets because we thought like we would get like special access and stuff, but no, we had to wait in line. And I'm not trying to say like, oh, we're better than everyone else because we paid that money, but it was just a bit ridiculous that they didn't even care about the difference in tickets. So yeah, they're still selling tickets up there and letting people in. I'm like, dude, the ballroom's way past capacity now. Like, what the heck? So basically, you walk in and you get shoved out the other door. And like, not only that, but as you're being shoved out the door, you're being told, oh, by the way, there's no guarantee that you'll be able to get back in. So you wait in that freaking 10-hour line, you get in, get shoved out, and then you don't even know if you're gonna get back in. And like, it's honestly, like, so ridiculous, the process behind this. It was not organized whatsoever. So finally, my friends and I are like, okay, you know what? We're done. Like, we're gonna go. Like, I don't want to be here anymore. So we left the line, and I guess my sister talked to someone in charge. I don't know. She talked to someone about getting a refund, and it wasn't very helpful. We just ended up emailing. We just left the line, and you know, my friend Alana and I are like, okay, we're gonna go back to VidCon now, because you know what else are we gonna do today? Let's go back to VidCon. My sister and Emily went over to Disneyland because they have passes, and then my friend McKenna went back to the hotel to film her TanaCon video. You should go watch that because it's very good. That was basically a whole day wasted of just standing in a parking lot doing nothing. Right, okay. So, about the emails, like, my sister emailed customer service, and she's like, is this who I can contact to, like, talk about getting a refund for my ticket? And she did not get an email back. I don't think she ever got an email back, but what customer service does not email their customers back? Like, that's not very good customer service, if you ask me. But so finally, like, 3 days later, my friend McKenna gets an email from Good Times talking about refunds, but no one else got the email. Which is weird because it would be, like, wouldn't you send it out in a mass email to everyone who bought a ticket? That way you don't have to worry about sending people stuff. Like, if you sent out one mass email, everyone gets it, there, problem solved. It was probably about another week after that my sister and I finally received our refund emails, and honestly, the email made me kind of mad. It says, hello to everyone joining us in Anaheim this weekend. We are so grateful for each and every one of you who showed support for TanaCon and Tana's dream of inclusivity. Due to an overwhelming and unexpected response of 15,000 unregistered guests arriving to the venue Friday morning, unfortunately, inclusivity to everyone became a safety hazard for the exact people we wanted to accommodate. Unregistered guests. But they were still selling them tickets and letting them in. So honestly, like, obviously it wasn't the unregistered guest problem, it was the security's problem. Our team and hotel staff were fully prepared for a 5,000 capped event, However, we were unable to accommodate for the estimated 15,000 who showed up to support Tana's vision. Another thing, if you know the capacity of the venue you're hosting your event at, shouldn't you stop selling tickets when you've hit capacity? Like, that's just common sense. I know if I was running something, I would definitely be like, okay, let's sell the capacity. And then if we have any space left after we let all those people in, we'll sell more tickets. Going on with the email. For the past 24 hours, our team has discussed internally and with supporters of TanaCon about how we can ultimately make this up to you. Our team has worked around the clock to find a solution to accommodate everyone safely and fairly, but at this point in time, there is no way to continue a successful weekend at TanaCon as is without risking the safety of all of you, our featured creators, which is our number one priority. We do express complete apology for cancellation, which was not at all anticipated, and we understand the frustration that has arisen from the unexpected amount of response for the event. So yeah, they ended up, I don't think I mentioned that either, they ended up canceling TanaCon after the first day because it was just a bust. Like, it was awful. We will be issuing refunds. To make a claim, please go to goodtimes.live/claims and fill out the form anytime before January 5th, 2019. You should expect your refund within the next 30 business days. Unfortunately, we're unable to send automatic refunds as we will be issuing refunds personally from our team. This next part is where I get really kind of mad because, like, I don't know, this made me upset. If you would rather hold your ticket as a comped pass to our future event on January 5th through 6th, 2019 in Chicago, Illinois, please go to goodtimes.live/claims to file a claim. So, you're holding another event and this is a comp ticket, but it's not even in California, it's freaking in Illinois. It's in Chicago, and like, this just made me think about people who flew out to Anaheim, flew out from different states, flew in to Anaheim, to California, just for TanaCon, and they didn't even get to experience it. Like, I know that, luckily I live about, like, a 2-hour drive. I live in San Diego, and I just drove up to Anaheim. But if I flew in from, like, New York or Pennsylvania or something, I would be pretty upset that I wasted all that money on a plane ticket only to not even be able to get into TanaCon. And so the final part of the email says, the vision of TanaCon is to empower those who aspire to make a change in the entertainment industry. We are extremely proud of Tana and her determination to take a stand and use her voice, and we continue supporting her as she proceeds to pave the way for current and upcoming creators. What made me kind of upset too was, don't get me wrong, I love the whole idea of TanaCon. I love that she's trying to include everyone and making everyone feel like a featured creator, but you know, conventions take a lot of time. Like, they take years to plan, and she did this in a couple months because she was upset that VidCon treated her poorly, and this was purely out of spite. I mean, if you want to hold your own convention, good for you. I give you props. But actually take the time and plan it. Don't just be like, oh, VidCon treated me awful, so I'm going to get back at them, and it's going to be the same weekend, but I don't have that much time to plan it, but that's okay, let's just go with it anyways. Like, if you want the convention to be safe and effective and inclusive to everyone, then it takes a good amount of time to plan it. Like, I can't stress that enough. As mad at Tana as I am the people of Good Times, from what I've heard, I don't know, it could just be rumors, it could be lies that I've heard, but I heard that James Charles and a bunch of other people were trying to tell her, like, Tana, you need to listen to us, like, you can't just throw this out, like, you need to take our ideas, and I guess she just didn't listen to their ideas. I don't know. The whole thing's kind of confusing, but it's just, there's too much stuff to talk about, and I don't want to bore you guys by making, like, a 30-minute long video talking about what happened at TanaCon, but I don't even know if I'll be attending in the later years. Because, I mean, I'm guessing she's going to continue this. And if she does, like, I don't even think I'll go. Because my experience was just so bad. I don't know if I could go through this again. I guess that's it. I feel like I'm forgetting stuff. So, honestly, my brain's just, like, trying to think of a million things. And I just probably forgetting something. So, there may or may not be a part 2 of this video. Depending on if I forgot anything. Or if I want to update on what's happening with TanaCon. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe if you're new and give this video a thumbs up. And honestly, if you were at TanaCon, if you were there or you have any story you want to share, go ahead and comment below because I want to hear your guys' TanaCon experiences. I want to know, did everyone have a sucky time or did people actually have a good time? I'm going to try to be posting more videos on this channel. I've been kind of busy lately. I'm on summer break now, so hopefully I'll have time to film and upload more videos. So yeah, just be on the lookout because there may be more videos coming soon. Bye guys. Thanks for watching.